Hello Cancer, welcome to my page The Right Guidance. My name is Lisa and I am new to YouTube but not new to creating videos for my clients. I'm a psychic intuitive and medium and I have channeled in messages for you for the month of July, and I will be sharing that because I have it all written down, so I'm going to be reading that for you, that I channeled these messages for you while sitting at the lake. And I'm also going to be pulling some tarot cards for you using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And then in relationships, love and romance, I'm going to be using the Love Pack to bring in messages for you for July 5th to the 12th, 2019. So I'm also going to take a snapshot of my writing here, and I'm going to be posting the picture on my Facebook page, the same name, The Right Guidance. So that way, if you'd like to keep a copy of it, so you can hold yourself to everything that's come through from your angels and guides. Okay, so for Cancer, your word for the month is change. Capital letters, change. I see you putting in the necessary time for what's important to you. Healthy boundaries are in place, or soon to be, making space for projects that are near and dear to your heart. You have much to contribute. It's an involvement in either a community project, a park, a garden, or a cleanup initiative. Something, they're just asking you to do something that will move you into a cause that's close to your heart. Perhaps even donating, maybe going through your closets and donating to a cause. Anything that's just near and dear to your heart, okay? You are far too introverted lately. They want you to get out and socialize, go to social gatherings, or perhaps even put on a social gathering. They're letting you know that if you plan such a social gathering, the chances of you backing out are nil. They made a point of that, okay? They don't want you to back away from it, okay? An update of your wardrobe is needed. It's funny that your guides brought that out, okay? They want you to purchase something green. So I guess wearing green is the color of healing and attraction, and perhaps, you know, green, depending on cultural, is usually a sign of luck and wealth. So good luck. Okay, so something green. It's also a time for you for gathering and attracting whatever you need or want. So they want you to write it down and ask for it in a prayer and then let it go. So manifestation work, okay? They want you to enjoy some time in nature. We are in the summer months. I'm in Toronto, Canada. So we have summer. It's actually really, really hot right now. But wherever you want it, they want you to step into nature. It's going to do you some good to connect to the earth. They also have a message for you, and we'll see what happens when I do pull out the love and relationships tarot. They want you to know that the past might come knocking, okay? And they want you, instead of just like turning the communication down, they want you to listen to what that person has to say. I will tell you, as a life coach and someone who does readings for people, a lot of people are making amends with the former person that they were, and they are putting closure to a lot of things and apologies where necessary. So allow people the space to ask for forgiveness, or you know, whatever needs to come. So they said, you know, when the past comes knocking, hear what the person has to say. It may also bring you the healing that you need to put the necessary closure on an important karmatic situation or relationship. Okay? So that's where they left the channeling messages. I'm going to move on into the tarot. Okay? And I'm going to ask specifically for Cancer, what do Cancer... one just came flipping out. What do they need to know for July 5th to the 12th, 2019? Okay, let's see. Okay, that was easy peasy. Okay, so let's look and see what we've got here. 7 of fire, 8 of fire, Queen of fire. All right, 3 major arcanas. And I will tell you, a lot of the signs are getting very similar major arcanas, okay? And a couple, you know, minor arcanas that are very, very similar, or if not the same. So we are in a lot of signs. I'm a Virgo, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are in a release, okay, situation right now. And it's the same for you. Release is the end of a phase or a situation or an old way of living, and how you've been holding yourself back or not putting effort into things, goals, moving towards a divine life purpose, taking the career that you want, asking for a promotion. See how I can go on. And I'm sorry that I speak fast when I'm channeling. It just comes spitting out, okay? They're letting you know that it's time to move on, okay? You got also piggybacking off that same message, the card of renewal. The card of renewals asks you to review and evaluate your life so far. Where have you held yourself back? Where should you be going? What effort do you need to put in, and where? Okay, they're letting you know that a favorable assessment of the facts is in order. Again, taking some time in nature to maybe do some journaling on the 5 areas of life. I'm sorry, I will always talk like a life coach. Where are you taking care of yourself? How's your self-care? What are you doing? How are you giving back in community or just in pay it forwards? What are you doing to donate? What are you doing for others, friends, family, or significant other? Where are you living your best life, and where could you be, and how could you put effort in so you are living your best life and feeling really great about who you are? So they're just really being clear on it's time. So you got time to move on at the bottom, time to move on, and time to move in a new direction, okay? Now, you also got the High Priestess is the other major arcana. And this is a strong female presence. If it's not you, it could be someone near you. They're asking you. Now, she brings with her intuition, heightened intuition, strong, powerful, intuitive female. So if this is you or someone close to you, or perhaps this is just telling you, listen, trust your intuition. You know what changes need to be made. You know what needs renewing, and you know what needs to be moved on from. What situation is holding you back? How are you holding yourself back? And what is your intuition telling you? Knock, knock. It's your intuition calling. What needs to change, friends? Come on, Cancer, you got this. Consider carefully what you want. When your intuition, when your higher self, when your guides and angels, for those of you who are intuitive, and spend time connecting through prayer and meditation, what signs are you being given, and how are you choosing to ignore them? Your intuition's knocking. The High Priestess is saying, listen, follow your intuition. There are things you need to move on from. Let's do this. You have fierce energy. Look at this, Queen of Fire. Look at her fierce energy. That's going to be you, fierce. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. You got this, okay? So assert your independence and creativity. It's time for you to be powerful, and a powerful manifester, a powerful person at work, a powerful person who's chasing their goals and no longer holding themselves back or allowing situations or time killers to hold you back from really putting the time and the effort in, maybe to study and gather information, or to take the steps necessary to maybe clean up a resume and put yourself back out there so you can be moving in the purpose that you came here, okay? You have the events are moving fast, okay? The 8 of Fire. Events are going to be moving. The universe is going to usher in things that need to be changing. And they're going to be slamming doors if you don't do it yourself. So listen, as someone who knows that I was getting signs and I wasn't leaving a particular career because I'm also a pastry chef. So I was doing that for 24 years. It was like, stop. This is what you came here to do. You have other education, you have other diplomas. It's start to put that one to bed and bring this one to the fore. So they slammed a door shut without me having a say in the matter. So don't let that happen to you. The delays are over. So whatever you think, you know, if you've been holding yourself back, but maybe you've been putting resumes out and, you know, you're not hearing back and you're like, oh, maybe it's not meant to be. The delays are over. So maybe you've been doing the work. Your guides, your angels, the divine needed you to work harder on something else before you were truly ready for this opportunity. And maybe it's because maybe the doors you need to be closed, now the time is. Because maybe you had time wasters. Perhaps the people you're spending time with, you know, are gossipy and just holding you back from being a positive person and attracting the life you want. Because really, we are who we spend our time with. We are what we eat. And what I mean by that is, do you feed yourself well? Do we take good care of ourselves? Because first, we are number one. And this is something that I've only learned recently, but you would think from someone who went to college to be a life coach, I'm always about putting other people's needs ahead of mine, especially being a single parent. But it's just something that I translated to even in relationships, and it didn't get me anywhere, okay? It just got me resentful because I was resenting that they weren't giving back to me the way I was giving to them. So it's really about you making yourself the priority and really pushing yourself through the door. And then once you can start to help people climb the ladder too, you can, but first you're number one, and that is your message, okay? You also got the Seven of Fire. And that's letting you know for you to stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. So you're not going to battle with anyone. You're not, they're telling you like defend your beliefs. And that could be because you're communicating with others what your needs are, okay? And it's just about saying like, this is what's gonna change. I need some self-care time. I need to move myself away. I need time to myself. It's not personal, but it's personal for me because I need to put time into my goals or whatever it is you need to do. It is you communicating that, but we don't want someone to think like you're going into battle mode for them saying, what you need, I'm distracting you. So if you are encountering that energy, and we'll see what happens when I pull up the love pack. Holy smokes. What's going on for you guys, Cancer? Cards are flipping out of this deck. Cancer, 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 July 5th to the 12th. What do they need to know, guys? Okay. Okay. All right, so I want you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Because there's quite a few cards and it can't pertain to all of you. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, because we've got a couple cards that, you know, we'll see, because sometimes it comes together as a story. Let's see. Okay, so where do I want to start? Okay, they want you to start with being truthful and really looking at relationships and looking, so if you're single, they want you to look back on who you were in relationships and be honest about who you were in relationships and what you brought to the table. And did you give more than you received? Did you receive more than you were giving back? So they're just asking you to be truthful, because you can see here she's giving the key to her heart to somebody, and it's about being honest and sincere. So if you are in relationship, if you are married or just in a committed relationship, they want you to be honest and truthful about what your needs are, opening your heart to that person, trusting that they want the key to your heart and they want you to be happy and they want the best for you. And that's just like taking the reading that we just did with the other cards, you know, being honest and sincere with them about what changes need to be made from your heart. You're telling them, from my heart, this is what I need. I'm being honest in my assessment of that. Here's the key. This is what I want for our future together as a couple. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I want to bring to your table. This is what I need you to set on my table. And this is what we can do moving forward as a couple. Okay? So this is being honest and truthful about what your needs are. And for those of you single, being an honest assessment of who you were and how you could bring your best self out now so you can attract the right person to your door. Okay? They want you to delight with company that makes you feel good. This could be in an organization, this could be joining a group, this could be friends and family that make you feel really, really good. So going out in nature, perhaps a picnic, doing something that's an event with friends and family, going to a patio for dinner, just something that will delight you in joining others in company with the weather being beautiful. You can see the sun's out. It's going to be incredibly warm here, I think, this weekend in Toronto, but wherever you're watching this from, I would love to know where you're watching this from. You can put it in comments. You know, they want you to go out and enjoy your life. This could be also you having, this is the card of tenderness, tender moments with your significant other, or again, if you are single, you know, delighting in meeting new people and joining groups and going out with friends, you know, and you never know where you're going to meet someone. They show a tender moment for you and someone else. And that could be because once you start sharing your truth and being open and honest and having that open, honest communication with someone, setting goals together with a partnership, that really does open up this type of a moment with someone where you just feel so connected and so happy and you're just sharing tender moments, and that's from your heart, okay? I got the card also, and again, this could be for the same people, this could be completely different because these two are different. Okay, we have someone who is heartbroken or has been heartbroken in the past. So perhaps if you're single and someone broke your heart, I really do apologize for that. But that person obviously isn't right for you. But they're probably here to be your teacher. And what did you learn about having your heart broken in that relationship? Were your needs being met? Did you ignore the red flags? Probably, right? So if your heart was broken, be grateful that the universe said that's not your person. Let's move that person out of your aura. Learn what you put up with in the relationship. Pay attention to your intuition where you ignored red flags, okay? What are your needs? What do you want in a relationship? What do you want in a partner? But first of all, we work on ourselves. How can I be the best partner? What can I bring to the table? And just go with an open heart. Have faith, okay? Because they show me that you're fearful of entering and trusting again. We have to. We're here to have relationships. We're here to, we're here to be hurt, but those people are here to teach us about what we're willing to accept and what we're not willing to accept. So stop accepting relationships that are not good for you. Okay? You ignored red flags. I've done it lots of times. Okay? So listen, first be clear. This is what I want. So when the universe tests you with someone who, is very similar in character traits to someone else, they want maybe to test you to make sure you assertively leave that relationship because it's not right for you. You're going to communicate, you know what, I think we're on different pages here. We don't want the same thing. But trusting the universe will bring you, or the divine or God will bring you the right partnership so you can, be honest and assertive in that next relationship, to bring out your best self, to give someone the key to your heart, because you are absolutely worthy and deserving. We should all be. If you haven't already met your significant other, we should all be meeting these people. I believe this year. Everybody should be in that relationship by next year, like in it, like really committed in it. So, if you've met the right person and you're doing the work, or they're tied up in something, or they're ending something, just do the work on you. So that way, when they show up, you are going to be able to show up healthy, balanced, putting yourself first. These are really important things. When you take good care of you and they take good care of them, and you both are healthy people coming together, that, you can need each other, but they don't they're not necessary for your survival type of thing, okay? You're whole and complete before they show up. Really important, okay? Thanks for joining me, Cancer. Please like, share, and subscribe to my new page and help me to grow. I'd really appreciate it. Can't wait to talk to you again.